Good day everybody. N8N is an open-source workflow automation platform that allows you to connect different apps, services, and APIs to automate tasks without extensive coding. Core functionalities are as follows: Visual Workflow Builder, Nodes, Integrations. Nodes are the building blocks of N8N workflows such as trigger nodes, action nodes, logic nodes, and transform nodes. Key features of N8N are forms, scheduling, branching, AI integration such as OpenAI, Anthropic, etc. The common use cases are AI automation, data sync, report generation, DevOps and e-commerce, etc. In summary, N8N is a powerful, flexible, and open-source automation tool that lets to connect apps and services visually, automate repetitive tasks, build complex workflows with AI, databases, and APIs, and self-host for complete data control and unlimited usage. In this demo, I have illustrated how vulnerability is cast off and security is compromised. The use case taken for this security testing demo are: through web forms a prompt is keyed in and an image is generated using the ChatGPT OpenAI, which is uploaded to FTP server. The second one is through API or web services. Through API post call a prompt is keyed in and an image is generated using the ChatGPT OpenAI, which is uploaded to FTP server. Note here there are 3 layers of security: one in the web form or API calls, next in ChatGPT OpenAI i.e. API key, and followed credentials in the FTP server. Let me execute the first use case, i.e. web forms. Here the credentials are keyed in, prompt is entered, and an image is generated using the ChatGPT OpenAI, which is uploaded to FTP server. These are details of the AI-generated image. Let me move on to the second use case, i.e. API or web service calls. For achieving this, a small Python codebase is created, and these are details of the codebase. Note there are no credentials or API key used in the entire codebase. Let me execute the Python code. An API post call is made and image generation is in progress. The image is generated and its details are displayed. This is the details of the Docker containers. These are details of both the image generated, one using web forms with security mechanism in place, and another is API call where security has been bypassed. In summary, without any credentials or API keys, the Python code has been successfully executed, and using the vulnerability the security layers have been bypassed and an image is generated using the ChatGPT OpenAI, which is uploaded to FTP server. The identified N8N security vulnerability has been fully patched in the latest versions of N8N. All environments should be updated to the most recent release as part of standard security hygiene. The DevOps team is required to ensure N8N is kept up to date going forward. Once updated to the latest version, this vulnerability will no longer pose a security threat. Thanks for your time and thanks for watching.